Joe Coy, it's the Yo and Joe show, yo. It's the Yo and Joe show, yo. Hit your boy on the microphone with Joe Coy and Michael Yo.
So Joe Coy right now is playing with all these. Why do you have so many different iPhones? I'm so confused right now.
Because I keep buying them.
Why?
Okay, one is Verizon, one's AT&T.
Okay, so why do you have two different ones? You have one.
I think when I get to certain cities, some networks aren't as fast as the other, so that's why I wanted two.
Or
networks.
is one your side chick phone?
No, I don't have a side chick. I don't have side chicks.
But do you give like?
Hey man, just because you
don't even start.
just because you pop the question doesn't mean you throw salt out on the game, homie. You're still a man.
Well, let me ask you this.
There's this thing called man code.
Okay, man code.
Do you have the book?
No.
Then you need to be taught man code.
Asking you, is that a side chick?
Yeah, but
phone?
you don't throw that information out there. That's called throwing salt on the game.
First of all, it's all over TV. Drake hosted the MTV Awards or some award show and made a song called Side Chick.
Oh. Well, then he's throwing salt on the game.
He threw
first salt.
And I'm throwing second salt because we're both light-skinned brothers. That's what we do.
He's mixed with Korean?
No. He's half black and half white, right? Or Jewish or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's all Jewish. He was raised by a black family. That's what I'm serious.
Like Lenny Kravitz.
That's right. Lenny Kravitz
is Jewish.
Hey, man. Are you a Lenny Kravitz fan?
I am a huge... I
love Lenny Kravitz. And I don't understand why he's not a megastar.
He is a megastar.
No, he's not.
Oh my
but
goodness.
What I'm saying is at the level of like a Rolling Stones. Like he can't go and sell out arenas yet.
He already did that with Fly Away back in the day with that album.
I know, but
he can't do it still.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like. Why isn't he though? He's a fucking genius.
Have you ever seen him in concert?
Never saw him in concert. I know he's got to be. He plays every instrument. He writes all his songs. He's good looking. He knows how to dress. I mean, why isn't this guy a megastar? Why can't he just go, Lenny Kravitz, I'm doing it again. I ain't got no album. I'm just going out there.
Like Cher.
Yeah. I don't understand it. It really baffles me because I'm such a huge Lenny Kravitz fan.
You're so big you haven't seen him in concert.
Never seen him in concert.
He is amazing. And like you said, it's weird that he could basically throw on anything right now. He could say, hey, give me that backpack over there.
Throw it on. I
that
seen
golf bag.
Yeah. I seen him with an extra small denim shirt. And I'm like, man, he can rock that fucking shirt right there. Whatever the fuck he's doing right there is pretty cool.
Absolutely.
With that scarf. All right. I got it. That's fucking amazing, Lenny.
But you know he's in Hunger Games, right, man? That's huge.
Yeah, but
you're talking about just an artist.
I'm just saying, like, Sting can go out and fucking sell out whenever he wants.
Yeah.
And I believe Lenny is that guy. To me, he's got enough hits. He's just the shit.
Yeah, he is.
He's marketable.
Have you seen...
What is he doing wrong? He's Jewish? I mean, he's got all the cards on his table.
The dude is ripped like insane. Like, he's built like a 25-year-old.
He's like a modern-day Prince.
He is. That talks. Because Prince does not talk.
So why... man, it really baffles me, man. His first album, dude, was my favorite. The one with Cab Driver.
Yep.
And, oh, my God, dude. I could listen to that thing top to bottom. If you guys ever want to listen to an album where you can listen... every single track, and there's not one where you fast forward, it's Lenny's first one.
And The Chronic.
I don't have The Chronic. Oh, you're talking about Chronic Dr. Dre?
Dr. Dre.
Oh, yeah, The Chronic. Yeah, of course.
Oh,
I thought you were talking about Lenny Kravitz.
The Chronic.
Yeah, but Lenny had one called The Chronic. His second one was sick, too, though. I think it was called Mama Said.
I don't know.
That one was dope, too, man. He was so good, man. Anyways, yeah, he is in the Hunger Games. I'm not a fan of the Hunger Games.
I love the Hunger Games. I read the books. Look, I don't read much, but I read all those books in like a week and a half. I was so addicted to it. I would be on the treadmill crying reading those things. I swear, I loved it that much. And then I saw the movie. The movie's good. You know, but I love the
movie.
books,
looks like a made-for-TV movie.
No, it's good, dude.
It looks like it should be on ABC, like Family.
And the last one is coming out on my birthday. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I've never been into those kind of movies.
Really? So you don't like Avengers either? and things like that?
No.
So what movies are you into?
You know what?
then?
I will say this. I do love the Avengers for one reason. and
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, man.
He's the man.
He's the fucking man.
Beast.
And I'm not into like Wolverines or any of those that stuff. Batman's like everyone always goes, "Oh, you got to see the new Batman," and I'm like, "All right, I'll go watch
But
it."
did you see
nothing?
did you
but
see
Iron Man?
I love him.
Holy shit!
But did you see Batman when Heath Ledger played the Joker?
Yes,
Phenomenal.
that was good. See, that was good.
Yeah, that was excellent.
But all the other shit, I'm just like, oh, come on.
Yeah, I don't watch Thor. I don't watch, I like the Hulk because I like the actor that plays the Hulk, Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, well, so does every chick.
Yeah. But I'm not a
That's
chick.
another thing I want to talk about.
Chicks.
No, just chicks that like Mark Ruffalo. Like, look, I will say it. There are good-looking men, and I understand why they get every chick. Brad Pitt. Yes, of course. You're Brad Pitt. Robert Downey. Yes. Mark Ruffalo, I don't get it. I'm trying to figure it out. Is it his acting? Is it the way he talks?
It's the way he talks. It's his acting, and he always plays the super nice guy that every girl wants to be with.
Yeah, but it's bad for one guy to say, hey, that guy's not that good looking, but he's not that good looking.
He's not bad looking.
I know, but he's not like, I
understand what you're saying.
every chick loves Mark Ruffalo. My ex was in love with Mark Ruffalo.
Because it's the characters he plays. Like, what is that one movie I saw?
It's the way he delivers that line, huh?
He's always whispering.
Yeah, he's always whispering. He's always like confused. I'm in love with you, and I just, I'm a fucking monster inside.
Yeah, he's always talking like
Yeah,
this.
everything's just everything. I'm just waking up.
Yeah. Hey, girl, come here.
Oh my God. Yeah.
What are you doing over there?
I don't know. Is that a green dick?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I'm going to pound you.
Oh my God, you're a superhero. Oh my God. Oh my God. What is that? I'm going to start talking like that now.
I'm serious.
That's what it is.
It's
Women
the
want
voice. They want the whisper. Because there's nothing sexier than just whispering to your girl, like, hey, girl.
But that's all he does is whisper.
Exactly. That's why every girl
He took
loves
his shirt off in a movie, and I'm like, that's my body. Mark Ruffalo has my body. What am I doing wrong?
You're yelling right now. That's what you're doing.
But sometimes you got to get your point across, and these women don't listen.
I know
If
you-
I whisper, they're not going to fucking
They
hear
listen.
anything I say.
Women like to listen when you whisper.
I'm going to start whispering.
You know why? Because they got to pay attention. When you're just talking loud,
When they
don't
talk
pay
loud,
attention.
they don't have to pay attention.
No, they're like, it's just background noise. But when you're like, hey, girl, come here.
What?
Let me tell you something.
What do you think?
I think you're fucking hot.
Oh, my God. You're so hot, too.
Yeah, why don't you come
Your
over?
voice is making you hot.
Yes, why don't you come over?
Why are we whispering?
Because that's the way I talk.
We're in the privacy of our own home. We can talk as loud as we want.
Hey, bitch, shut the fuck up.
Oh my God, that's turning me on.
Yeah, you like it like that?
What's going on? I thought I knew you. I guess I don't.
Shut up, bitch.
Oh my God. That's amazing. Well, no, I don't want to physically hit.
That was on the ass.
Oh, on the ass. Mark Ruffalo. Mark Ruffalo has game. Mark Ruffalo has serious game.
He whispers. That's the game, man. That's the new game. Whispering. Like you.
Does Brad Pitt whisper? No.
No, Brad Pitt's like, hey, what's up? I'm Brad Pitt.
You know what Brad Pitt does? And he does it well? He glistens.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Every movie, there's just light shining off of his body. He glistens.
So you're saying.
I think they spray water on him, and then they shine like a light on him, and then he glistens. Every movie, he's glistening.
Can I tell you, all my life I've been trying to get the Fight Club body he had. Ridiculous.
That dick muscle, the muscle that leads towards the dick,
Yeah.
it looks like a pair of human underwear.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Mm-hmm. When he did the thing in Fight Club where he wiped the blood off of his chin and he just had his pants on,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm like, this fucking guy.
I've been trying all my life to get that body, and I never will.
What do you have to do?
Like, I don't know, not eat and work out all the time. But you got to remember, Brad Pitt's not a big dude. To look that ripped and be that thin, it's a lot easier.
But what do you mean he's not a big dude?
Like, David Beckham looks ripped, right? He is ripped.
Yeah.
But if you turn David Beckham sideways, he's about as thick as a piece of paper.
Oh, so there's zero body fat.
Yeah, well, she's super thin, like tiny. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like when you see like The Rock, you're like, he's thick.
He's
you know?
massive.
He's massive, but he's ripped too.
Yeah.
These guys are super ripped and super thin.
So they're basically just losing a lot of weight.
I guess.
And then they
or
tone
never
it.
gaining it.
Fucking Brad Pitt's body, man.
Yeah, Fight Club, man.
Shit, what do I do? Push-ups?
No, there's nothing you can do, Joe. There's nothing I can do. It's too late for us.
Do we need a like a trainer? You know, these fucking bullshit trainers, man. I hired one time, and he kept telling me to run around the block. I'm like, hey, you fucking run around the block.
Well, that's your problem with a trainer. You got to do what they say. Like, I got an awesome trainer right now. I love it.
Yo, if you're gonna train me, train with me. I'm not into the guy that's just sitting there and then telling me to run the steps 10 more times.
You're lazy.
He took me to a parking lot and made me run up these stairs. Right? I did it 10 times. He goes, man, you can do it 10 more times. I'm like, well, you can too. You've been fucking texting this whole time. That was the last time I talked to him.
I can tell.
And look at me. Look at this fucking body. Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
No.
I'm going to be a trainer. You want to learn? You want to learn how to lose weight? I'm going to tell you right now. Drink a lot of water.
That's true. That's part of it. A lot of water.
I drink so much water now.
You know what I can?
And I cut out sodas. Cut sodas out.
Can I tell you what I don't like?
What?
Trainers that are out of shape.
What the fuck? This guy was out of shape.
No. I had a girl.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to even put. I had a trainer at a gym try to train me. Out of shape. Like, so out of shape. It's like, why are you even in here?
Yeah, who are you?
Yeah. Like, that's just bad.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't be out of shape and you're a trainer.
Yeah.
That's like
That doesn't make any sense.
That's like being a druggie trying to get people off of drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
A
terrible.
blind pilot.
Yes, that's what it is. A blind pilot.
Yeah, who the fuck are you to take the wheel of this plane?
You blind pilot.
You blind pilot.
It's disrespectful, Joe.
Yeah. We're about 30,000 feet, and when we tell, we're going to serve, I'll tell the flight attendants to serve. But right now, just keep your seatbelts on.
I don't think this guy can see. Is he blind?
Just keep your seatbelts on, and we haven't even left the ground yet. We're still in the fucking tarmac.
Right.
And please stay. And then the co-pilot goes, "Hey, we haven't even left yet, sir."
People in the plane are like, what's going on?
What the fuck is he talking about? I was just preparing my speech, so when we do go up in the air, you guys.
And apparently, he's Mark Ruffalo too, because he's whispering.
Yeah, he's a whisperer.
He's blind. Mark Ruffalo pilot.
Guess what my friend Lance showed me.
What?
He goes, I found a girl that was on a Virgin America flight, and she is hot, and she's probably your type.
Okay.
So he shows me this picture, and I'm like, holy shit, she is beautiful. I don't know if she's my type, but she's beautiful.
She works on the plane?
She's a flight attendant.
Oh, those flight attendants?
And he showed
nice.
me, I was like, oh my God, she's beautiful.
What's her name?
Steve. It was a transgender.
No, it was not.
I swear to God. The most beautiful transgender I've ever seen.
You got the picture?
I don't. On the next pod, I'm going to get Lance to show me because he found, I guess he's talking to her or him.
Like dating?
But he found out also, you know what I mean? If you see this person, you'll be like, holy shit, this is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
I want to do a story on her.
Yeah, you should, because she's beautiful. And it was so funny because he was talking to her or whatever, and then
Like talking, like, hey, let's hook it up.
yeah, just talk, and then she said it. She made sure to tell hey, I just want you to know I'm not the woman that you think I am, and then said it, and then they're still friends. You know what I mean? But I was like, what? My mouth dropped. I was like, no way, that's crazy. Like, beautiful. Works for Virgin. So I'm just saying, I'm in love with Steve.
Steve at Virgin. If you've taken a picture of Steve at Virgin, tweet us it. At Michael Yo, at Joe
You'll know
Coy,
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I want to see Steve.
Yeah, beautiful.
I want to see Steve.
Beautiful. And that was my first time falling in love with a transgender.
There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I want to talk about this. I saw this in the news today. Did you see the guy that beat up his Uber driver?
No, but I heard about this.
And then he lost his job. his real job. I forgot where he worked.
Okay, but why did he beat up the Uber driver?
Taco Bell. The dude was assistant manager at Taco Bell. He beat up it. They don't say. It's just you see the footage of this dude beating up his Uber driver, right?
Okay.
So my question, and that's terrible. That is awful.
It is terrible, but there's a story to everything.
No, but I don't want to even get into that story. My question is now we know that's terrible. That's awful. But until video cameras came out, cell phones, and they are good at times, this guy still would have had a job. Right? Because it's his personal life. Now it seems like you're being judged on your personal life at your job now. Do you think that's wrong? Like what you do?
I don't know, Michael. In my head, I want to take your side.
No, I'm not taking the side of it. Trust me. I'm staying neutral on this. It's just the question is, like if you do something shitty
yes,
in your own time, your own personal life.
Kind of like Sterling.
Yes.
Would you say the same for that?
I kind of defend Sterling because he never said the N-word, let's be honest, but it was done in his own house and he was trapped.
Exactly.
That's like me saying, hey, Joe, I'm going to come into your house. We're going to have a conversation. And I catch you and I tape you saying.
Yeah, in the privacy of your own home.
When you're thinking it's between friends.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
But with this, the dude, it's hard to use the Uber guy because it's so wrong and he deserved. I don't even know if he deserved to get fired from Taco Bell, but it's awful because that's a representation of Taco Bell. I get it. That's why they fired him. Yeah. But now it seems like your personal life, you have to be safe in your personal life, or you have to be very cautious in your personal life because you could get fired from your real job. I understand I work for CBS. Mm-hmm. That's a different story. Yeah. But if you're a 9-to-5 worker at some building and some video comes out of you acting shitty to somebody and they fire you for that, and the beat down, that's one thing, but what if you just talked back to somebody or gave some person some shade and then your job saw it as, well, that's kind of shitty. We don't want that kind of person working for us.
Well, let me try and you do agree that he was supposed to get fired for beating the shit out of an Uber guy,
yes,
correct?
I agree that.
Okay, now, but what you're trying to say is that if you get caught doing just some other kind of shit and it was on video, yes, and then you also get fired, that's not cool. You do agree about beating up somebody, he got fired. Or do you agree with that, about that? Taco Bell is in the right for that.
Right, because he represents Taco Bell once that came out on the news.
Okay, but to say he got caught.
But what if he was in the backseat and he was like, fuck you, motherfucker, and they were just cursing at each other. Yeah. And then Taco Bell saw that as like, hey, you know what? We don't want that kind of assistant manager. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like now I think it gets very dangerous when people's own personal lives and personal space is invaded and your consequences losing your job.
Yeah.
I understand, like, we're public figures.
Yes, we are.
I understand if you go outside, say something and you get in a big fight, you're in jeopardy of clubs not booking you if you did something wrong.
Yes.
I'm in jeopardy if I do something stupid. CBS is like, hey, you represent our huge company, CBS. We're not going to let you work here anymore because we don't want that to represent us. But I'm talking about normal, average, everyday people working 9-to-5s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's wrong, man. I think it's wrong. It's an invasion of privacy.
It is an invasion of privacy, but these people, these everyday people, have accepted the terms. They've agreed to let cameras into their lives. So now you have to accept the consequences. Basically, like with Facebook, that's the people are getting fired because of their Facebook pages. And whose fault is that? Because there's cameras taking pictures and people are posting shit of you doing fucked up things on your weekend. And now you get back to work and your boss is like, hey, we can't have that. And they fire you. But whose fault is that? It's your fault. Because you accepted it. You accepted Facebook. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the times that we live in now. We have accepted, we want our rights back, but yet we're giving all our rights away.
Exactly. That's a great point.
You can't sit here and go, oh, I want Facebook, but hey now, that doesn't mean you can judge me, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you have now just made yourself a public figure. You have people,
but I'm talking about. This gets away from your own social media when somebody else posts it.
Yeah, but you're still. I guess you're right on that.
Like I could not, if I was that guy and I beat up this Uber car driver, which I'm going to say it for the 100th time, it is wrong. But I don't have social media. This dude just put me on blast everywhere.
Yeah.
Through his social media.
Yeah.
So even if I didn't have social media, I'm not part of the game, but now I am.
Yeah. But I will say this. That's kind of far-fetched to say that this one person doesn't have social media.
Oh, no. But what I'm saying is, no matter if he had social media or not, that still was going to come out.
Yeah, it's not you that put it in.
Yeah, you didn't put it out there.
Yeah.
And you have nothing to do with that. You wouldn't want it out there.
Yeah.
It was the driver or the company that put it out.
But I agree with you 100%. And I think that's the fucked up times that we live in. But I am a fan of these cameras.
I am too.
I'm a fan of Big Brother. It's so funny you said this because I was in the studio last night and one of the producers walked out and we're just sitting out by the sidewalk and he's like, yeah, man, thank God for this camera because this homeless guy got hit by a car. And they didn't really know how to figure it out, but they had a camera hanging over the door from the studio and that camera caught everything.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, some people don't like that camera because it's invasion of their privacy. When they're crossing the street, they're being recorded by some privately owned business and they don't like being recorded. You know what I mean? Like that's the argument there. But then you get hit by a car and they run. That camera just saves not saved your life, but I mean, it
found out who did it.
It found out who did it. Well, and that's what I like. I love the Big Brother. I hate to admit it as much as I hate to say it. I really do love it, man. I really,
did we talk about on this show the girl that got dragged out of her desk? Because I know have you seen that video? There's a girl in her desk and a police officer grabs her out.
Oh, that just happened.
Yeah. Threw her across the room.
Yes.
My thing, and this is where we've come in America.
Yeah.
Where we're so immune to violence on video.
Yeah.
That people said, well, I need to see more to know it wasn't justified. It's like, what more do you need to see that a girl was sitting in her desk, no threat to the cop, him grabbing her, throwing her across the room.
Yeah.
That's how it's kind of scary because we're so immune to violence.
Yes.
That now
I do. You know, Bill Maher talked about it. That's where you saw it. You saw it.
No. It was we covered it. Every news outlet. Yeah.
I want to go down. Adam Carolla talked about it yesterday. I will also go on the side. What he did was wrong.
Absolutely, 1,000%.
Hands down.
The girl was wrong too.
Oh yeah, and that's what Bill Maher and Adam was saying. It's like, yo, we're so quick to point our finger at the authority and say what you did was wrong and that's wrong, and let's just penalize him. But there's also some penalties that need to be on her side as well.
Yeah, but I will disagree with both of them. What she did, and they're both wrong.
Yeah.
Was not out of line compared to what he did.
Yeah, what he did 100%, Mike. Fucking throw him in jail. He can lose his job, whatever the fuck. I don't give a shit. You didn't have to grab this young woman while she was in her desk still, which means she could have fucking broke her neck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anyways, what he did was wrong. That's besides the point.
Yeah.
But there's also got to be some penalties directed towards her also.
Absolutely, because she didn't leave the classroom.
She's got to learn how to fucking accept authority. And someone's not teaching her that. You know what I mean? Is it the home? You know what I mean? Are you not listening to your parents? What is it?
Well,
Yo, if it's so bad that someone has to call the cops to get you out of your desk, who the fuck are you? Mm-hmm. You're a fucking disruption. You don't need to be there. So get the fuck out. I'm trying to teach a class. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm sorry with what happened to her, and 100%. You know what I mean? Whatever happens to that cop, he deserves it. But, hey, girl, fucking wake up. Mm-hmm. They're calling cops to a classroom to get you out of the fucking class.
Well, my problem is the school shouldn't have called the cops. It's like, you're grown adults. Take care of this yourself.
What do you do, though, Mike? What do you do? You can't touch that kid. That's assault. You're going to lose your fucking job.
Yeah.
You have a young girl who's got the Superman syndrome. And what I mean by that is she knows that no one can touch her.
Yeah.
And she's a girl. And I'm also a minor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she's got a lot of power in her hands right now. And she gets to talk the way she wants to talk. Do we have audio on her? You know what I mean? Was she cursing at this teacher? Making verbal threats? We don't know. You know what I mean? All we see is the aftermath. But I'm pretty sure a cop just didn't walk into the room and go, you know what? I feel like grabbing some bitches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all. Like I said, 100%. Whatever happens to him is wrong. There was a better way of taking care of it.
But it all started from her not acting right,
man. And these kids, man. I tell my son, man. I'm like, yo, you better respect authority.
Oh,
because
absolutely.
I'm not gonna fucking walk in there and take your side. I'm gonna ask the cop, what the fuck did my son do? And then I'm gonna be like, you know what? Let's beat him together.
That's what my dad would
That's
do.
what my mom did.
Yep.
When I got caught stealing at school and they called the fucking cops, my mom was like, can I smack him here right now? Or do you want me to go home with this shit? My mom was so mad. I embarrassed my mom. I embarrassed my teachers, the one that trusted me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And it's just like, it's just like these parents now, man, are just like, I do that joke on stage where I talk about cursing at my kid. And it's like, my son has more respect for me because I do treat him like that. Because when he's wrong, he knows, this is what happens when you're wrong. Mm-hmm. And just imagine when you get into the real world and try and do some shit to an adult that you don't know. You think cursing's going to be the only thing that's coming your way?
My problem, and we'll get into this in our next pod, but my problem is now parents are my age that have kids, and you're soft. Soft.
I am not soft.
Like I look at parents in restaurants and how their kids just overrun them.
Yep.
And you're my age. These parents are my generation now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what happened?
Yeah.
Because we'll get into the next podcast, but I remember, and I'm going to just say this. I remember I was taught so well when I left the house at 8 a.m. to go to school, my parents didn't see me to 5 or 6, and I was fine.
Yeah.
They didn't call me every hour and give me a cell phone and bullshit like that.
Yep.
No, man.
Yeah.
You're where this weekend?
I'm going to be at Cobb's Comedy Club.
Oh, San Francisco.
Yeah.
The best.
I'm playing 2 weeks there.
I know. I need to go out there for one of those weeks.
Go.
Who else you bring?
By the way, this week is sold out, so we're selling tickets for the second week.
Okay.
So go to cobbscomedyclub.com.
Who you bringing this time?
Lance Patrick, and I got a guest, but I can't say any names, but we got a guest coming.
A guest?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You should show up.
Will I be able to perform with this guest? Sing a song maybe?
Yeah, you might be able to sing a song or do something fun.
Hey, mama. I
don't even know what that was.
All right, we are out of here. We'll see you next time. Later.
Hey, it's Joe Coy, and guess what?
I'm Michael Yo.
Yeah, Michael Yo. We do the Yojo Show, and you get it all the time at the Yojo Show on YouTube.com.
They need to subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe right here. That's all you gotta do.